Bernie Sanders' delegate won a New York State election in a Trump district. How about that? Democrat Christine Pellegrino has defeated her Republican challenger in a New York State special election just months after the district went big for Donald Trump in the 2016 presidential race. Pellegrino, a delegate for Senator Bernie Sanders during the Democratic presidential primary, defeated Republican challenger Thomas Gargiulo in the District 9 State Assembly special election. Some Democrats applauded the win on Twitter to warn Republicans that their unified control of the federal government is at risk in the 2018 midterm elections. The race represents another victory for Democrats who are looking for wins in state races and House special elections in Georgia and Montana as proof that an anti-Trump backlash is building. Okay, so this is great news, but I have a dire warning for everybody. I read like 3 or 4 different articles on this, and I sensed a theme. The theme was, in most cases, they frame everything as simply an anti-Trump backlash, full stop. Now, the article in The Hill was, kind enough to bring up the fact that this isn't just a Democrat, this is a Bernie Sanders-style Democrat who was a Bernie Sanders delegate, and it's somebody who's on the populist left. Some of the articles didn't even bring that up. And what some of the articles did is they would show tweets from these corporate Democrats in Congress who were like, "Oh, look out, Donnie. We're coming for you in 2018. The Democratic Party is so unified, and we're going to come take this country back." No. It's not just an anti-Trump backlash. The people who are winning are Bernie Sanders-style Democrats. They are on the populist left. They are not corporate Democrats. The corporate Democrats have repeatedly gotten their ass handed to them by the fake populists on the right, like Donald Trump. Hillary lost to Trump. The Republicans hold the House of Representatives, the Senate, the majority of state legislatures, and the majority of governorships. So they hold everything when their opponent is a corporate Democrat. But when you have the populist left on the ballot, when you have Bernie Sanders-style Democrats, well, then the Bernie Sanders-style Democrat wins, of course. But then you have corporate Democrats try to co-opt the movement and say, yes, this is an anti-Trump backlash. That's what this is. It's not just an anti-Trump backlash. The anti-Trump backlash could have came when Trump was literally on the fucking ballot, but it didn't. There was a revolution on the side of Donald Trump and the Republicans. So for them to just say it's an anti-Trump backlash is incredibly misleading because what they want to do is jump in front of the parade with Bernie Sanders-style progressives winning. And this is why I've said repeatedly now, Bernie is making a mistake by doing this unity tour with Tom Perez. Now, don't get me wrong. Am I against it no matter what? And get away, Bernie. No. I would just have conditions. Here's my condition. Oh, you want me to do a unity tour with you, Tom Perez? The DNC literally just voted to keep taking corporate money. That just happened. It just happened. You want me to do a unity tour with you? Let's, reconvene with people in the DNC. We'll do another vote, and we get rid of the corporate money right now. Or maybe Tom Perez even has the ability and the authority as the head of the DNC to just say, yeah, I'm deciding we're not going to take it. I don't care how everybody voted. I'm just going to decide we're not taking it. Because nobody fucking trusts you when you take corporate money. That means you are by definition corrupt because you are going to do the bidding of those corporations who give you the money. So if Bernie wanted to do a unity tour, thing number one is you guys have to stop taking corporate money. But they didn't stop taking corporate money. So I would say, then I'm not doing a unity tour with you. If we can't agree on issue number one, which is that this party is corrupted by corporate money, then I'm not going to do why would I do a unity tour with you? I don't agree with you. If you want to unify behind me. I'm the most popular politician in America. Literally, Bernie has a 61% favorability rating. Meanwhile, the other wing of the Democratic Party, led by the likes of Hillary Clinton, she has a 35% approval rating. 35%, 61%. 35%, 61%. Who should we be listening to? And you got to get the whole party on board with Medicare for All, for example. This stuff isn't difficult, man. But the Democrats and the DNC, they're so corrupted by corporate money that they can't see straight and they can't fight for the right policies. And now that you have real populists winning, populist left people winning, Bernie Sanders-style progressives winning, they want to come out there and take credit and use them as a mascot. Like, oh yeah, we got Bernie Sanders-style progressives winning, but we're unified, right? Right? There's real unity among the actual left. These guys are not the actual left, the corporate Democrats. They can go take a fucking hike. You want to talk about unity? Like I said, we unify behind Bernie Sanders' platform. That's what we unify behind. And there is unity, and it's continuing to grow among, for example, Democratic Socialists and Greens and left independents and Justice Democrats and Brand New Congress and National Nurses United and Our Revolution. That's where the real unity is happening. People who actually agree on the fundamental issues, but typically have a different approach. Some people want to go outside of the two-party establishment. Some people want to try to reform from within. So we can have tactical differences, and that's fine. That's, a free country. That's what it's all about. But the fact of the matter is we agree on Medicare for all. We agree on a living wage. We agree on free college. We agree on ending the drug war. We agree on ending the wars. So that's where the real unity is happening. But when all of us do the hard work, when all of us do the organizing, when all of us get the grassroots involved, they want to turn around and frame it as just not that real populist leftists are winning. They want to frame it as anti-Trump backlash. So we're part of this, right? No, you're not, corporate Democrats. You're the problem. We're the solution. So I was just about to steal from The Rock. I was about to say, know your role and shut your mouth. But you really should, because you're the problem in the party, and you had your crack at it. You had your crack at it. You were up at bat just in the last election, and guess what? You struck out immediately. So we're the answer. You're the problem. We're going to need you to step aside and stop co-opting the movement, because it's not going to work. Like, they think like, oh, we'll just, throw up a fake populist, a fake progressive in the next election, and everybody will fall in line and vote for him. No. Well, Tim Kaine would be great, wouldn't he? Wouldn't Cory Booker be fantastic? Let's go in that direction. No. No momentum at all. Those guys are a house of cards. Only the establishment and corporations love those jackasses.